Caught on body cam, police dealing with entitled citizens in public. Entitled citizens in public. And this happens way too much. This happens way too much. But then again, we're dealing with a generation of people who are given awards just for showing up to class, who are given an A, who are given a trophy, who are just because they're there. They don't work for anything. They don't aspire to anything. So, of course, when they finally enter the real world, they think everything should be handed to them on a platter.
Okay. Hello.
We're going to take you off the aircraft.
Where'd you at?
Yep, you're going to have to get off the aircraft,
yeah,
okay?
and you're out there,
yep.
and I compliment you in that way.
She's a representative of the aircraft. They don't want you flying on their plane today, okay? So you're going to have to get off the aircraft.
They made us wait and wait and wait.
Yeah, that's the...
Oh, she's completely intoxicated. Completely intoxicated. The way she's... Well, or she's doped out of her mind. Like, she is just out of it. She's not even there mentally. She's not even there mentally. That's how far gone she is.
The way it is, but right now I'm gonna need you...
And that's fine, and I will respect that.
Okay, so I'm gonna need you to grab your bag and just
step off the aircraft. And I did not do anything, actually. Disrespect.
We'll talk about it outside.
Disruptive, besides speak my mind.
Okay.
And you know what? I live in America, and that's what fucking America's about.
Calm down.
No, you know
Listen
that.
to me. Grab your bag.
You know that. You know that.
Give me another unit on the plane, please.
If you really, if you are ever going to put your hands on
grab
me.
your bag.
No, I will grab my bag. But you know, I'm going to sit here and say what I have to say to you.
Listen, no one's going to put their hands on you unless you have to.
Yeah, you
grab
won't.
Your bag and just step off
you
the...
won't.
Okay, but I need you to get up.
No.
Okay?
You need me to get up? You may need me to get up, but you know what I feel my need to do as a person? Just like Jesus motherfucking Christ.
You need to calm
down. No, I'm going to do what I need to do. I'm going to say what I need to do. And if you're going to do whatever you feel you need to do to me, right? So I'm going to say what I have meant to say. No, to everybody.
Stand up, man.
Everybody is doing this.
You're going to get arrested if you do not stop.
I'm already going to get arrested.
You're going to get arrested if you don't stand up and get off the aircraft.
I'm probably already going to get arrested.
Do you want to get arrested?
I really,
then
honestly,
stand up and get off the aircraft. That's all you have to do.
It's not about that, man.
Okay.
You can
I'm going to ask you one more time, and then I'm going to have to put my hands on you, okay?
For what reason?
Because you're not listening.
Let me ask you that.
Again, every single company, the U.S. Airlines, most companies, like you go into a McDonald's, you go into a Lowe's, you go into like any a Walmart, everything is privately owned. They all have the option to kick you out if they want to. Every single location. Sure, you have the right to speak your mind. The thing is, every single company has the right to bar you from entry. Every single company has the choice to not welcome your services, has the choice to not accept you as a part of what they offer. Every single company. That is the thing. You can easily be taken out and blacklisted from locations if you're a nuisance, if you're so big of a nuisance. And that's what people don't realize. They think, oh, it's America, I can get away with anything. No, you can't. No, you can't. Is America way too loose on everything? Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. But the thing is, like, we're not in a dictatorship. We're not in a dictatorship. You're allowed to speak your mind. But the thing is, no matter what, there are always consequences to your actions. There are consequences to the things you say. And people act as if, oh, I'm being attacked for my freedom of speech. No, you're not. You're being attacked because the companies don't want to affiliate with the things you're saying. But it's the company's choice. Just like with all the teachers and people who are losing their jobs after the whole Charlie Kirk situation. Why? Because companies don't want to be affiliated with people who are okay with political assassinations. Nobody wants to be affiliated with that. No level-headed company wants to be affiliated with that. That's the thing. We have so many freaking clowns in our society right now. So many freaking clowns. And it's just... because everyone thinks, oh, I can say this. I can say this. It's like, okay, go ahead. Go ahead, but you have to deal with the ramifications of your choice, of what you decided to say.
You're gonna put no. And that's fine. That's fine. Why do you?
Yeah. We literally have a guy who says the U.S. deserved 9/11 roaming here in our country. Exactly. Yeah. Who hates the country, but will never leave the country. Why? Because no other country even dictatorships, which he praises so much, will ever allow him to say what he says. Only in the United States of America can people actually make a living being hateful to their own nation. You can't do that in China. You can't do that in Cuba. You can't do that in Iran. You can't do that in you can't do that in Russia. There are so many places in the world where just speaking out against your government would be a problem. But people don't realize how great it is here. Are there problems? Absolutely. Just like there are problems everywhere else. But the thing is, I would still rather be here than somewhere else. Well, I would take India as a second home. Absolutely. Absolutely. But still, Iran. However you say it.
You have a right to put your hands on me, though.
Okay, let's go, Roy.
Come on. No, why do you have a right to put your hands on me?
Ma'am.
What am I doing that makes you feel like you have a right to put your hands on me? Seriously, though, can you tell me that?
They've told you to get off.
Can you just help me to understand as a human that is alive, why do you? Seriously, though.
Yep. Get him
like,
off.
seriously. Why? Can you just tell me that? Like, I'm actually asking you as a person.
At this point, here's what's
50
happening.
Shades
They're
of
going to
emotion.
deplane the aircraft. I'm going to take you off the
That
plane.
was already happening. Don't.
And you're going
50
to jail.
Shades of
Just so you
brain
know.
dead.
Already happening.
It won't happen
Okay.
if you get up and walk out with me right now.
Yeah.
But if you're not going to,
Trust
Yeah.
that.
Right now, they're going to deplane. As soon as they deplane, you're going to jail, okay? If you do not get up. That's how it's going to work.
Do you see how that's a threatening system?
That's the way it is,
It's
man.
not cool.
Are you
I
gonna-
want to trust you. You want to trust me? That's not healing. We're not healing.
Okay, get off the
That's
plane.
not
Come on.
healing.
Get off the plane.
Can I trust you to not? I feel like you're still gonna. Okay.
Let's go. Off the plane. Grab your stuff.
If you had to deal with
Grab
this
your
crap
stuff.
for a living, you would probably end it at 35. I
Listen,
think
have I
most
touched
people
you
would.
yet? I'm trying to get you off the aircraft. That's all we're trying
Respect
do.
to the officers and the people that deal with this.
If I get off the plane, you said.
Like, I couldn't deal with this kind of stuff. Like, it's funny. I'll always be in a situation. I'll be like, oh, I could probably handle this. And my brothers are like, yeah, no, you'd be the one causing the problems. Like, my brother needs help at one of his companies. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I can help out. And then everyone's like, no. Because people would come in complaining and I'd put them in their place because they're just whining for no apparent reason or they want a discount, that kind of thing. Like, I don't deal with that.
You wouldn't arrest me. So you as a cop should have to honor that.
We're trying
Right? No, you should though. You should have to honor that. That's my right.
Go talk to the captain and tell him we need to remove her.
It really is though. That's my right. It's like you need to. No, we're getting
It's
to the
on
point where you're
24/7.
not
Well,
you're
not 24/7.
Respecting my human rights
Let's
as a
go.
constitution. That's not cool.
Move down.
I didn't do anything that did anything to. No, man.
So the way it operates is like the camera's pretty much on all the time, but in order to take like timestamps, they like will hit a button on their chest, like where the body cam is, to like timestamp it as like a key moment. Like when I was doing the filing a report for when I was mauled by the neighbor's dogs, which kind of butchered my hand up and tore me up a bit, like a few bites here and there. But yeah, the officer, when he showed up, when he came to the house, he touched the button for like time stamping the moment. They either do it at the beginning or after like some time, so that way they know, oh, let's find this timestamp. It's time stamped here, so that way they can look at the footage before and after. So that's how it works. So let's say you get involved in like a serious situation. What do you need to do? Because a lot of the moments for officers, it happens in the heat of the moment. You don't have time to turn it on. And sometimes you don't have time to timestamp it before. So what do? You stop everything. As soon as everything's settled, you timestamp it. You timestamp it immediately. So that way it's easier to find. You'll go with the end of the incident instead of starting at the beginning. Like in my case, for when I was doing my report, it started like in the middle because I was talking with him. I was showing them the footage, the video I had recorded of being attacked by the dogs because I was recording on my glasses at the time. And then he hit the button as he was continuing to talk to me, and I was like, okay, so he timestamped it. But that's how it works because they're out for like 4 hours. They go back to their location as they swap out for like a lunch break, and then they charge it again and then put it back out, go out for another 4 hours. Then they go back for another break, charge it again, and then go out for another 4 hours.
Not okay, dude. That's not okay.
29 Central, 10:15.
No, the dog did not get put down.
Get over here. Up against the wall. You're going to be placed in handcuffs, okay?
Let me see your phone.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, we tried talking to you.
Indian
No, you
needs this
didn't.
kind of
I
police
talked to you,
equipment,
and I was
especially
calm,
body cam,
and
as it
you
prevents
honestly
false
acknowledged me for a moment,
impose and
then
bribes.
you
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah, it is important.
Hands there.
Why did you do that? Like that? You didn't have to like that. It didn't have to be like that.
Come with me.
I wasn't doing it.
Come with me.
Doing anything.
That wasn't doing anything. This shit is fucked up and you are part of this. This is fucked up and you know. You do. You looked at me. I saw you look at me in my eyes. That's not real, man. That's
Just
not
grab her bag.
real, man.
Is your bag on?
Yeah, she had a green backpack.
That's not
You have the right
real,
to remain
man.
silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to an attorney. If you refuse to, if you refuse,
Let's go. This way. This way.
if you refuse to have an attorney, one will
didn't
be
have time.
appointed for you. Yeah, whatever. I used to know it by heart.
You said if I got up.
Stop.
No. Why would I stop when you lie to me? How is anyone going to stop anything?
Of course,
when you
she's the
lie to
type.
them?
Hairy arms.
I am like,
Hairy
did
arms.
you look at you in your eyes?
Ask you
I
that.
knew
The
you were
camera's
lying
in
to
the
me.
worst spot. It's literally a
You can't.
she has more hair under her arms than I do. She has more hair under her arms than I do.
Better than that, dude.
Oh my gosh.
I saw you outside before I even came in with your mask off. No, you're better than that. That's not cool. That's not cool, dude. It's really not. It's really not. I am not a person.
Tenpenny's
hurting
body
anybody.
had a body cam on him.
Hurting.
Hey, that's my favorite. That's the only one I actually beat 100%, like 100%. Story, side quests, everything.
Interference with flight operators.
GTA San Andreas is by far the greatest one. I could care less about the others. I've never beaten any of the others. Their story or anything. I'll use it as a playground to run around and shoot people. Other than that, I don't play it. I don't play it.
Cat, I didn't even hold you. Like, what? All right, do me a favor. Button your fans for me, please, all right?
Oh, they're gonna need to wash their hands after her. Oh.
You give me all the reasons to keep saying like that. Like, and the eyes you give me, you do. Like, really, all of you know you're fighting for a system that isn't just to you all. You do. You know that. You know that.
Oh, she's got more hair under her arms than I do.
I'm like,
Oh,
Watch your
yeah, Jay, this is my last video.
Yeah, it's been a lot of talk. I had to pull her off an aircraft, so I don't know how she's going to act now, but she's been chirping the whole time, so we'll see how it goes. All right, ready to step out? Are you going to comply with everybody?
No, with you two, yes. Not with you, because you're a liar.
Okay.
No, he said literally, the reason he has me arrested right now is fucking lies. You looked at me in my eyeballs. I looked at you outside of the plane before I ever went in there. You didn't have masks on. No, can I say something before anybody takes me out so that I can just say what I have to say? And then I can say what I have to say, and then that's... I will do what y'all want me to do because I'm here now.
Oh, okay.
No, it's. I don't get. It doesn't matter about that. What matters is that you have an unjust officer that's abusing his power, and you need to know that, Timothy.
Hey, can I
I stop you. My mother's a social worker, and you're about to like really because you made eye contact
Proof
with me
that
before
the
everyone on
social
the plane.
system
You
doesn't
acknowledged
work
the fact that
right
you're wearing a
here.
mask.
The mother's a
And then you go
social
on the plane,
worker, and
then
she
you
turned
eye
out
contact me,
this
and
way.
then you manipulated the situation. No, that's what
I believe
happened.
it's
Like, I'm
COVID,
sorry,
yeah.
that's what happened. So,
Everyone was wearing a mask at the time.
Here, let me get your temperature at least. Anybody? No? Yeah? We're just gonna take a
No,
minute.
I'm not complaining, you guys. Y'all just. And, oh, you think he's cute? Oh, yeah, I thought he was cute too. I I looked in his eyeballs and I thought he looked into my eyeballs and then he abused that.
Hello.
Yeah.
What's your name?
And this is an abusive
Interference with
officer
flight
here. No,
operations,
seriously,
trespassing
please
to
just
warning.
can somebody
Her name
listen to me.
is
What's your name?
Gabrielle.
I don't want to tell you anything to you, so I'm not saying that I am being arrested for things that are unjust. I was on an airplane. I was doing nothing. I was speaking my mind. I should not be arrested right now.
Right now, you have to follow procedures, and we'll get to the bottom of what's happening.
You're not following my human rights. These are my constitutional procedures, okay? But I need to follow your procedures,
Step out.
right?
Step out. Take your leg out.
Can I have your name, please, first? Can we just adopt something
Okay.
that makes me want to be safe? Why can I not be safe?
Hey,
What is this lifeless? This is not my human right.
It's not about you feeling
You
safe,
attack me,
woman.
you're
It's
not-
about the officers wanting to feel safe. Most people care more about the officer's safety than a random crazy woman. COVID time, social distancing.
If you leave, you have to leave.
My money's in this bank, and I'm going to take it out.
Well, then you have to abide by the rules, and you have to have a mask on.
This is a state.
It's not. Businesses have the right to refuse service, even if you're not wearing a
That's
mask.
why
That's their
you're taking my
choice.
money out.
Awesome. Well, you need to go and get a mask and then take your money out. You're not allowed to do.
I've been waiting here.
Ma'am,
for about 10
listen,
minutes.
we're going to do this the easy way or the hard way.
What are you going to do? Arrest me?
Yes, for intruding on premises.
That's
Yep.
hilarious.
That's
I
exactly
hated this nonsense
And
too.
you
I
believe it.
absolutely hated
I
this
believe it.
nonsense.
The
But
the laws, yes.
you have to
The law
comply
says that I do not have to wear
with the
this.
building.
You don't, not in public,
My
but you're not in public.
rights.
You're not in public.
You have to
I'm not gonna
comply
argue
with the
you.
building.
This is not
I
public
never
business.
wore a
This is private
mask, but
business.
anytime
No,
you
you're
wanted
not.
to do
We're gonna go
something
outside.
indoors, they had to force you to wear a mask.
Do I look like a
Yes,
bitch?
people
Well,
got
I know,
arrested
because-
Let's
for
go
not
on.
wearing a
I've got
mask
some issues.
in buildings.
I've got issues.
Does
Yeah,
it
you're
seem
taking
absolutely
away people's
barbaric,
human rights.
especially in hindsight?
Let's go outside.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But you still have to be respectful
Come on,
of the
dude.
place
Don't-
you're traveling or
don't do
trying to
that.
do business.
Oh, no.
If that's
Don't
their
touch
rules,
me.
you
You're
have to
fucking
follow.
Point time, one
Oh,
system.
back up. Some old lady is getting handcuffed here. Yeah, keep up. Ow.
Man, put your hands behind your back.
Oh my gosh.
Say it. You don't stop resisting. Stop.
Are you gonna
An old lady, and
like,
she's the
real
one who's more likely to
Really?
get have a
Get
fatal
real?
tragedy due to COVID.
Come on.
Oh, you're gonna smash my head to the ground now? Now you're smashing my arm into my private area?
Your private area?
Yeah.
Put your hands behind your back.
My hand is behind my back, sir.
This one. Turn over on your stomach. Put your hand behind your back. Relax.
Yeah, I was okay with the social distancing.
No,
I did
you
not
are
like
not
the
relaxed.
masks. I did not like the
Not
masks.
relaxed at all.
Right here, people.
Social distancing, I was fine with. Not having to shake people's hands, no hugs, no nonsense. Like I don't like it. You
Oh,
know,
I'm filming it.
if I don't know you, I don't
Yeah,
care about
okay.
that kind of
Stand
stuff.
up.
But it's
Stand
like.
up. Stand
It,
yourself up.
it was finally an excuse. I don't need to actually shake people's hands. I just look and then it's just like, okay, hello.
Sit up.
Like I'm not doing that. I'm not
Stand
shaking
up.
your hand. No. You could be giving me COVID. You're risking my
Stand up.
life.
Ayúdame, por favor.
Are you trying to speak Spanish to people?
I do speak Spanish.
Okay, well, stand up.
Are you happy now, lady?
I'm not happy. You
Okay, stand up. Stand up.
I refuse to listen to this.
Come on.
You know what? I think
She's getting your stuff. Come on.
I think you broke my freaking
Yeah,
foot.
absolutely
Okay,
heaven
hold.
for
And that's
introverts.
my business over there.
Yeah, she's going to pick it up.
Wow. Not wearing a mask, people. This is what they do to you.
Indoors? Yeah.
Okay, I've got my dog in the truck.
I got you. I'm 10
Like if the company forced you to get like a COVID shot, that's a
different
different story.
Yeah.
That's your own bodily autonomy that the company is violating. So if you are forced to get the COVID shot for any reason, you could sue for that.
All right, in there.
But
Get
being
inside.
in the building without a mask when you're told to be there without a mask, I mean, that's a different story. That's a different story.
That's a typical man. Typical man to say that.
Ma'am, no weapons on you or anything like that?
No, here.
No, that's okay. Stand up for me, please. I'll just make sure you have no weapons on you.
I don't have
I don't
pockets.
turn around. I don't want to touch
I
you.
don't have pockets.
Okay. Under arrest for battery.
I didn't do any battery.
No, when you spit on people, that's battery.
No, I did not. Listen, he verbally abused me.
Well, that doesn't give you the right to spit on them. That's what you verbally abused me as soon as I got here. That's
You get insulted and you spit on them, of course.
Yeah, they're handcuffs. They're not for comfort.
Can I
Let's go.
take my purse?
Absolutely. Come on,
Oh,
let's go.
please don't. No,
Oh,
don't
no, you're
hurt me,
definitely
though.
going to jail. Let's go. Walk.
Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
What
leave my
those
car
female
here?
officers do
That's
with their
absolutely
hands
fine.
down there on other females and why? So it's basically a cavity search where women will.
Yep, God bless me. God,
They're wearing gloves, of course,
Christians don't talk
and they
like
put
No,
their
but you know what?
fingers
No,
in
but
places just like guys, males do it with other
I've
males.
never been a prisoner.
They put their fingers in places in order to see if they're carrying something
Open your hand, what is
in an
this?
orifice somewhere.
Okay, so let it go.
Well, can you give me a Kleenex?
Yeah. The antivirus, the new COVID. Yeah. When I first started hearing that, that's what I heard too. The antivirus.
How about you just
It's
stand
created
outside?
by us introverts, for sure, for
How
sure.
about we do that? That doesn't give you an excuse to act the way that you're acting. Just stop talking.
You guys will leave. We'll take care of it. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, you guys have to go.
This officer saw me last night. I've been having a lot happen in my life. You really think that's gonna happen? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Like, no matter what, no matter how they try to change the narrative, from now on, it will always be the hentai virus.
I apologize. I'm not a racist. I have friends that are Muslim. Okay?
We're all perverts.
Oh, that hurts. You're hurting my hand.
Well, they're handcuffs. They're not for comfort.
Well, I've never had him.
So that's a no. Okay, so those same Muslims that you were talking shit to just decided your fate and they elected to not prosecute.
You. God bless you.
Yeah, God bless them. Because if it was up to me, you'd be going to jail.
Come on, officer, please.
But they decided, as the victim, that you were not going to jail.
Oh.
I suggest you watch your mouth because the particular, shut up, listen. The particular group that you decided to mouth off to were professional or nice. Some people might kick you in your face and they're going to come pick up the pieces. So I suggest you watch your mouth.
This officer saw me last night. He knows I'm not a bad person.
I don't think he...
I didn't know you.
Well,
I just know you were having issues yesterday.
Because of my card. My father was with the Army. He was a captain in the Army.
Did anybody get a 14?
Look what you did to my aunt.
You should be going to jail.
Huh? Oh. Can you get me my purse, please?
Hey, you got a 14?
No, I thought he was holding it.
Get yourself and leave.
No, what do I do with this?
What do you do with what?
Oh, that hurts.
That's unfortunate.
Well, I've never had this happen to me.
Then keep your mouth shut and you won't have it happen again. Literally, keep your mouth shut because you spit on somebody.
Listen, you don't know what he did to me.
You don't have the right to ask me how to talk to you when you're disrespecting people.
He disrespected me first.
Literally spitting on people. Gather your belongings, count your blessings, and leave.
Listen, I'm a
Bye.
Christian.
Yeah. Well, you need to look that up.
And I go to Calvary Chapel.
You need to.
All right.
That's concerning. Yeah, very concerning.
Yeah, we'll talk to Pastor Doug.
I will actually.
Right.
I will talk to Pastor Doug and let him know how you feel about
Sunday.
different religions.
Sunday for church.
Okay, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
11 a.m.
All right. Good night.
All right. Good night. Thank you, officer.
Yeah, good night,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Yeah,
And thank you, officer. You're respectful. You're respectful.
They all are, man.
She points at the black one. You're not respectful. The black guy is not respectful. The two white officers, they're respectful. The black officer who's telling her what's what is not respectful.
Do you have that? Okay, where'd you put it?
Who doesn't tell you anything?
I'm not sure exactly.
They don't have to.
Hey, Bob, let's keep saying Randy.
Okay,
No,
Randy, put your cup down and turn around. Ma'am.
COVID's over.
Let go of me. You let go of me. Let go of me. Stop it. Let go of me. Let go of me. No, no. Let go of me. Go. It hurts. Let go of me. Give me my key.
Do you understand?
Stop it. No, let go of me. Yes, you are, Caleb. Give me my key to my car.
No, you're losing that right, woman. You're losing that right.
Give me my key to my car.
It's funny how it's only Karens getting arrested here. Only the Karens.
Take my purse.
Entitled people.
Let go of me. You're hurting me. And I'm going to show all the bruises that you put on me.
If you're not going to cooperate, you'll be
Let
charged
go of me.
with obstructing.
Policing is a
Let go of
dangerous
me.
job for sure,
You
given
let go of me
how
now.
things
ma'am.
can turn
Let
out
go-
at times.
You're bruising me.
But I
Let
still
go.
feel
I'm
getting
not
there
holding against you. Let go of
Then
me.
stand up like an
a
adult.
ground
Shut
zone, discovering
What an
and
asshole thing to say to me.
rooting body
What an
or
ass
a
thing to say to me.
bloody body is the worst part of it. Oh, discovering like
Do me a
after the fact,
favor.
yeah, it
Do
can
me a
get
favor.
very bloody.
Let go of me.
That's
You're
why I'm like
hurting
always
me.
respectful when it
You
comes
are
to like
hurting me.
even being pulled over,
Obstructing at the moment.
because you never know exactly what the officer had just dealt with prior.
Let go of me.
Ma'am, I don't care if you.
They could have
but can you
just come
step back
from
a
a
little bit?
crime scene because they still have to work the 12-hour shift. If they're working 12 hours,
Talk in her ear. No, you
Like-
need to sit back, ma'am. Let go.
say you're working 12 hours and on your first 2 hours you come across the body of a child. You come across the body of a child who drowned in the family pool. And then you have to carry that from the first 2 hours. You have to carry that for 10 more hours before you can finally go home and have to actually deal with that internally. For 10 hours as you're doing traffic stops, as you're going to houses, doing checking up on the DV situations, you're carrying that with you. And so that's why I always feel like it's always good to be respectful to the officers, whether you're being pulled over, whether it's just like some random, you just respectful. Why? Because you don't know what they're carrying with them, what they had seen prior, just a few moments before they pulled you over. So it's best to just talk to them. It's best to just get it out. That's just one of the best ways.
Let's walk over and put her in the car.
Stop. You're hurting me.
Walk then.
You're hurting me. Damn it.
Okay, you're under arrest right now, okay?
You are hurting me.
Walk.
You're hurting me. Please.
Stand up and walk then.
You're hurting me. Let go of me. Let go of me.
Oh, ma'am, you're under arrest.
For what?
Obstruction.
I didn't obstruct anything. You're hurting me. You're hurting me.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You're hurting me. Get out of my pocket.
You are under arrest. You are being
You're
filmed.
hurting me.
Stay back. Back up. Unless you want to be detained too, back up. I don't care if you record. Just back up.
Stand up straight, ma'am. I am standing straight. You're pushing me over with your hand.
I'm holding onto your jacket.
Cooperate, lady. Cooperate.
What are you talking about?
Cooperate.
Get
That's
out
what
of
they're
my
saying.
hands.
Cooperate.
Search. If you move, you will find additional charges. Find additional charges? This is like arrest without cause.
Have a seat.
In the car.
It's funny how the people can be warned, be told what's going to happen, and they can still claim that it's without cause.
Do you really know what you're doing?
When they are literally told what's going to happen.
To not show the truth of what
Okay, get over.
I'm going to let DJPD do what they need to do regarding you being uncooperative in there with them. We have this,
You're hurting
this
me.
iPad.
Do you understand? That is not my iPad.
So my guess is she's
That is not my
exposed to the
iPad.
public.
You've taken someone else's
She's
property.
exposed to the
You've taken
public.
you've taken all my equipment, all my stuff, and you still can't find anything.
Tina, I'm taking this iPad. It's because of this search warrant, which lets me do that.
Let me read the search warrant.
That would be great. You want to read it?
Yeah, but I can't exactly hold it. I will have bruises to show how they've hurt me.
So you're going to listen to this officer, but if and when he removes handcuffs,
That's fine. No.
you're not being detained by me. You're free to leave. But if you'd like me to explain this to you, I'd rather stand face to face and let you hold it than have you be in the back of a cop car. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, that's great with me.
Can we just sit back a little bit?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is she going to try and run?
Step on out up on the sidewalk.
Is she going to try and run?
I think you've broken my hand.
Would you like to do this? And would you like an ambulance?
Took a picture of my hand.
Take a picture. Take a picture. Just asking a regular bystander, take a picture of this. Definitely it'll help out. Definitely it'll help out. Oh my gosh. It's just utter nonsense. Utter nonsense. Again, body cams are absolutely amazing. I'm so glad we got them. We get some golden entertainment. We get some golden entertainment from them. I mean, you see some of the worst of the worst. I mean, that first lady, I don't know if she was just that entitled, but she literally just seemed like she was high off her rocker. It seemed like she had no concept of what was going on. Like, no concept. And it was definitely probably some weed or something. I mean, the fact that her arms were hairier than mine, I mean, oh my freaking gosh, how does that happen? How does that happen? How do you grow that much hair under your arm? I've always been confused. It's like, how is that possible? Oh my gosh. But yeah, seeing this stuff is just like, it makes you discouraged for the US. I mean, this society over here is just done. We are absolutely done. We are cooking ourselves. We are absolutely cooking ourselves here. We just have the worst of the worst. Oh my gosh. But it is enjoyable to see the fallout. And again, we need to start having harsher punishments on these people. We really do. I wish it kind of had the sentencing of them, like either before or after they were taken out of the building. I think that would have been a nice thing to know. But we need to start having harsher punishments on these people. We really do. We really do. Because guess what? When people are actually punished for the things they do, they will learn not to do those things. I mean, who wants to be the parent constantly slapping their kid's hand away from the stove? Eventually, you have to let them touch it. Like, that's my policy. If the kid is so retarded that 3 times telling them, don't touch it, it's hot, my wife probably wouldn't do it. She's the one with, that she's better than I am in every way. But for me, it's like, all right, 3rd time's the charm. It's like, I can't have you touch that, it's hot. And if they try it again, I'm just going to stare. And then they'll burn their hand, and guess what? They'll learn never to do it again. And maybe they'll actually learn to trust their father. Maybe they'll learn, maybe I told them something for a good reason. The problem is now we're growing up with, we have a generation of people who are constantly just, oh, just don't do that. Just don't do that. Just don't do that. And never do it to learn that there's consequences to their actions, that there are people out there telling them what's good for them because, well, they care. But a lot of people, like some people don't learn that way. Some people don't learn by observing other people. Some people don't learn by being told. Some people only learn by touching. For me, I learned by observing. I saw what not to do by, or what's probably a bad decision by watching others around me. I watched others around me. I mean, there's a reason why I never did drugs. There's a reason why I don't drink. There's a reason why I'm an introvert as well. I mean, my vices were always anime and games, manga as well, books as well. I mean, yeah, introvert, absolute introvert right here. That's it. That was my vices. That was my vices. My brothers were the ones to go out and have fun. That's not me. That's not me. But I learned by watching people around me. That's probably a bad decision. But a lot of people don't learn that way. A lot of people need to learn by making the mistakes themselves. Some people learn by being told and instructed by another. But every now and then, of course, you have those retards that need to make the mistakes themselves. You
guys got a video?
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Wait like that.